Good morning, everybody, and this is your S&P 500 day trade setups for today, Friday, the 21st of April. So we are pretty much range bound. Nothing's really going on, and I think we do have what looked like a flag, but it's probably going to work out into a channel, and we're at the bottom of that channel at the moment. Big range bar yesterday, going into the close, and then look at what happened with our oscillators. Oscillators have eased off quite nicely, have separated. I think it's important to pay attention to the daily. Daily is still very much stretched, and you can see the buyers are still trying to come in here off the structure that is in this area here. So I'm gonna just do that because that's kind of the swivel, should we call it? I'm not going to call it a pivot because it's not a pivot, but 41.23 is kind of our line in the sand at the moment. So you can see that's where we're picking up support at the moment, is bottom of what looks like to be a channel. So there is, there'll be some interest here, and we'd be looking for a break. If there is a breakdown, we'd be looking to come and test the next level, which would be at 40.82, and 4100 would more than likely offer some form of support. Okay, so 3 hour this week has been pretty crazy. Just looking at the week, we're ending up with a weekly inside bar. Still haven't got a crossover of the moving averages yet, so technically we are kind of flat to bearish on the weekly, and look at the oscillators all grouping to the upside at the moment. So we are in a very strong zone of resistance. I think you need to keep that in the back of your mind. And don't get too frustrated with the market not doing anything and not picking up a direction. So yesterday was yet another big down, big up, a big down day. One thing that has come out of this is we have tested the moving averages, the break of the moving averages. It's been messy. There is my one level. And then just above it is another bit of structure, and you can see that's kind of the zone that we reached out to yesterday. You probably find, and I've noticed that this has been going on all week, but we are basically adhering to the Fibonacci retracements right now. Okay, just want to delete the noise, and then we can pop down to 50 minutes. So yesterday's call for the shorts was the right one. But I suppose the levels were just a little bit confusing. It wasn't really clear cut, as you can see how the 15 minutes sort of just hovered around here before moving down. But pay attention to the other things. You've got your oscillators grouping to the upside, you've got your moving averages all pointing down. So that's kind of the structure that you should be looking at, paying attention to. This gap up here is still open. We didn't quite get there. And I don't really see, you probably find that it picked up one of these tails somewhere, probably this one here. There. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so anyway, doesn't really matter. It was a zone that you need to pay attention to. So the short was on offer, not perfect, but small position size with a stop above the previous high would have been about 160 point stop loss for roughly 300 points, so almost a 2-to-1 trade. So for today, pretty much more of the same, I would suggest. Again, you're going to have to look all over the place for structure, and I would do something like that. So this level where we're at now is of interest, 41.33, and 41.42, 41.46. Is also an opportunity. And then the other thing is just grab your Fibonacci tool, drag it on, and you'll see that lines up right here inside this little range that we are using at the moment. So I'm still looking for shorts, and I can't delete the Fibonacci for some reason. There we go. Okay, so I'm looking for shorts. It's either a retest up here or we're looking for a move down, a bounce off here, and then a rejection of 41.33. Just pay attention to this trend line at the bottom here, because that could hold you up as well. Drop below the low of yesterday, then you're probably looking for a move to the next level, and we'll pick that up now. And it is going to be messy, no two ways about that. So this little area here is kind of the area that we need to be paying attention to. I would expect price to reverse, so that would be 41.12, 41.06, 4100. So looking for a rejection up here somewhere, and we're looking for a move down. Should break through the trend line, but it'll be messy, so it'll probably hit here, then sort of form a bit of a flag, and then only move on to the downside. But that's kind of the outlook that I've got at the moment. It is messy, and you can see with all the levels that we've got in. You're not going to get any long-term trades, so you're going to be in and out, in and out, in and out, pretty much all day. Anyway, that's kind of my view today. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Oh no, sorry, we'll catch up with you on Monday morning. Enjoy your weekend. Cheers for now.